Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Follow a Sketch February. Now today is February 22nd and this sketch is coming from Karen Gerber from Sketchability. So this is the sketch. It is also Stitches and Stencils Day, which is a monthly series that I do with MK and Janet. And I'm cheating today. Not only am I using pre-made stitching, these are very old from Colorbach self-adhesive stitches, right? I'm also using something I've stenciled in the past with the Let's Get Dotty stencil and some Distress Oxides. Total cheat day. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I have a bunch of rainbow-esque papers. I'm not going to call them true rainbow papers because, you know, look at all those shades of colors that aren't in the rainbow. But anyway, here we are. We got a bunch of rainbow papers. Now, I am going to definitely use my pre-stenciled paper where the kind of fancy decorative-y bits are in either corner, right? Like, I'm like, yeah, that looks like it could be stenciling. So I am going to take my white cardstock that I've already stenciled. This is the Let's Get Dotty stencil from Scrapping Reflections. I used Distress ink through it and got myself some pretty nice looking circles there. I am going to put those on the edges of the paper here. And as you can see, I trimmed off part of the circle-y parts. What that is doing is giving me where it looks like it goes off the edge of the paper and it's not kind of framed in there. And that was what I wanted it to do, right? I didn't want it to look like I was framing that. Now I'm going to trim this down actually, because I was looking at this and I was like, this sketch kind of looks like it's got a border around it. And I'm down with borders. I love me a good border just as much as the next gal does. So I'm going to trim that down. My original thought was to do this in white because I was thinking if I put my photos in white, that would kind of pop off the page. However, I decided that I had purple in my stenciled areas and there was no purple anywhere else, right? There's no purple on this paper, on this striped paper. So even though this purple is not the same exact shade, I went with it. And the reason why I did that was because all of the papers that I have pulled out are not the same exact shade on the stripy bits. Now, yes, I am using that cut apart sheet from 49 in Market because I want that orange paper. I'm not stressing out about it. Hopefully you're not. Some of you might be going, yeah, girl, you don't need to fussy cut that. Boo, fussy cutting. And some of you are probably like, oh, shoot, Sandy, look at all those beautiful elements you could have been using on other layouts. It's fine. It's fine, you know? Yeah, since these colors don't exactly match, I figured the purple didn't need to exactly match either. Now, if you're starting to think to yourself, wow, this kind of looks like a rainbow kind of puked all over the place. Yeah, it does. This is definitely a rainbow puke page, and I'm okay with that. Like, I like it, right? I love a good rainbow puke page every once in a while, just like I love a good sticker sneeze every once in a while. You know, the things where you're like, eh, it gives you that. I wish you could see my face where you're doing like, eh. Yeah, so I did it again, like you would still be able to see my face. Those things, every once in a while, man, I love a page like that, where the things that normally would make you cringe or you'd be second guessing yourself or maybe giving a little head shake, sometimes those pages are fun. So a rainbow puke page, every once in a while, right up my alley. I do decide to put these photos on white cardstock. And another reason why I like the fact that this is a rainbow puke page is that this is a bunch of Christmas holiday stuff, right? Like that is a pistachio bun. I forget what they called it. I don't know. And then the Starbucks red cups. And I did not want to decorate this as Christmas. I just didn't, right? I've got a bunch of Christmas layouts I got to do that are of actual Christmas that I just don't want to decorate this with Christmas. So I'm not going to do it. Now, I am going to use my sticky stitches. I think that's what they're called. Yep, sticky stitches. I am going to go ahead and use those over here on the left-hand side where the humper border bits are, right? Like that scallop border, it's not a scallop border in my life, it is stitching. And since we're cheating on our stitches and our stencils today, there you go, right? But use what you have is what I'm saying, okay? I had this stenciled portion of paper because I've already used part of it on another layout. I already had that, right? It's already there. I have these stitches, these sticky stitches that God knows how old they are. They don't have dates, but if you look at the style of the scrapbook layouts on the left-hand side, on the back side of it, yeah, they're old. They're old. So anyway, I'm feeling it. So I ran them vertically along the left side of the page where the humper border is. And then I decided to bring them over on the right-hand side of the page where there's a little bit of decorative humper border over there as well. And I just decided that I would build up some sort of clustery decoration with labels. Still in my get it done era. And I think that is why we're just going to call February 2025 my get it done era. Because I'm cutting corners. I'm using stuff I've already done. I'm just using a lot of these labels and things from Ellie Studio that are just, I mean, realistically, they're perfect, right? Like, they make great decorative bits. I don't know how much scrapbooking you could get done maybe I should do that. Maybe I should try using one of the monthly Ellie Studio and see how much scrapbooking I can get done with just that and some paper. That would be fun. I like to give myself a challenge every once in a while, right? I mean, there are not going to be maybe not next month. Maybe not next month because I'm missing doing some of the things, right? Like if I was doing this layout from scratch, I would have done rainbow dots and really done a rainbow puke page, right? Would have stitched in a variety of colors on with my my sewing machine, which is still fighting with me. But yeah, anyway, I've got all of these bits that I've put down there. It says getting ready for the holidays or getting ready for Christmas or something. I can't remember what it says. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't exactly read it off of my screen that I'm doing the voiceover on. I do use that December tab and place it over top of the Starbucks red cups. And I say December treats. And I do that in blue because I also have blue on the dots from the stencil, right? So now I am going to journal a little bit and not going to wax poetic or anything about this, but I'm just going to say my daily iced coffee. Let's face it, something about, oh God, I just wrote this and I don't remember what I said. Basically, I said, let's face it, retail is rough and a daily iced coffee like helps. Something like that. I don't know. I think I might have been a little bit more eloquent when I was actually writing it. But that's what it boils down to. I would leave work every day and walk to Starbucks, which was only across the street, and get an iced coffee. And it was a moment of happiness for sure. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this layout. Let me know, are you in a get it done era? Are you in an all the things era? What are you doing right now in your scrapbooking? Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.